Howdy, partners. Welcome to Segway Junction, a town where every transition tells a story and every story flows as smooth as a creek in the spring. Let me show you all how to ride the Segway Trail. Scene 1 opens in the saloon, which introduces the problem. Inside a bustling saloon, two characters, Sheriff Plotline and Deputy Character Arc, sit at a table. Sheriff Plotline looks frustrated, staring at scattered pieces of paper labeled Scene 1, Scene 2, and Scene 3.
Deputy, these scenes ain't lining up. One moment we're robbing a train and the next moment we're sitting pretty in a fancy ballroom. The readers won't know what hit 'em.
You're right, Sheriff. What we need is a good segue to string them together, but how are we going to do that?
Well, looks like the sheriff and the deputy are going to need some help. Lucky for them, old narrator here knows a thing or two about crafting a smooth transition.
Scene 2. The general store. Techniques. Sheriff Plotline and Deputy Character Arc visit the general store. A quirky shopkeeper, Miss Link, stands behind the counter. Shelves are stocked with items labeled time jumps, location shifts, emotional links, and cliffhangers.
Well, howdy! You guys look like you're in the market for some premium segways. What kind are you looking for?
Miss Link, we've got a train heist that needs to link to a fancy shindig. You got anything for that?
Sure do. Let's try a time jump first.
Miss Link hands over the bag labeled time jumps.
2 days later, the outlaws find themselves rubbing elbows with high society, blending in to avoid suspicion.
Well, that's smooth, but what if we want something with a little more emotion?
Gotcha. Let's try some emotional links then. What do you say?
Miss Link grabs a jar labeled emotional links and pours it out.
After the heist, guilt hung heavily in their hearts. The opulence of the ballroom only deepened their shame.
Now that transition has got some weight to it.
Well, wait a minute. I've also got some cliffhangers for those edge-of-your-seat moments and location shifts for when you're ready to switch gear.
Miss Link demonstrates a cliffhanger.
The train's whistle blew in the distance, but little did they know danger was already waiting for them at their destination.
Scene 3. Town Hall.
The sheriff and deputy stand in front of a group of townsfolk who hold notebooks and quills, a chalkboard behind them that reads Segway School. Sheriff Plotline taught what he had learned to the townspeople. All right, folks, you've seen how it's done, now it's your turn to try. Pick a scene you've written and use one of Miss Link's segues to connect it to the next. And remember, a good segue keeps your story riding smoothly from the first scene to the last showdown. And so, Segway Junction became a town where transitions were seamless, stories flowed like a river, and no one ever got lost in the shuffle. Now it's your turn, partner. What kind of segue will you ride? Happy trails, storytellers. Until next time.